But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Yo, what's up?
Whoa, you look fake.
I'm real.
Look. Oh.
Hey, what's going on? What are you guys doing?
Laying on the floor.
Nice. How is that going so far?
Great. You're famous. I can tell. I know.
Can I do a freestyle rap for you guys?
Oh, yes. For sure.
Oh, okay, dope. But I need like 3 random challenging words from you to inspire my freestyle. Not basic words.
Like, exquisite.
Exquisite. Nice.
Probable.
Probable?
No. Indescribable.
Oh, indescribable. Exquisite? Indescribable. So the thing is, they all kind of mean a similar thing. So let me get like an oddball word, like a random word.
Atrocious.
Atrocious. Exquisite, indescribable, atrocious. You ready?
Yeah.
Rappers just talking, I live it. I guess that's the difference. All of my bars are exquisite. I do it different. Y'all know I'm coming in fresher. Every time that I rap off the top, I put the whole game under pressure. Yeah, y'all know I'm here at your service. I am exquisite, my lyrics are perfect. When I be rapping, I'm making them nervous. Every Mac, y'all know I win, I deserve this. Hey. I get the price that I need, ayy. I get you lifted like weed, ayy. I'm about to kill it indeed, They love the way that I cipher, bro. All of my bars indescribable. Y'all know I spit till my last breath of living. Y'all cannot give this shit here definition, I be the visionary, yeah, my bars is out of the dictionary. Y'all can get with Harry, y'all can see me shining. Every time I'm rapping, y'all can see me rhyming. You can see we blinded, we got too many watts, ayy. I'm dropping all of my thoughts, ayy. I'm indescribable, I am incredible, I am exquisite, don't stop, ayy. I am the greatest, said I am the dopest, said I am the illest, said I am the realest, said I am the truest, said I am the coldest, said I am the chillest, said I am the rawest, said I am the freshest. Yeah, hi, got a lot of synonyms. Hey, sweeter than the sand of men. All competitions, we be winning them. Singing on the mission, never slipping. Every time that I be grabbing on the mic, you know I'm ripping. I got everybody tripping, and you know you gotta face this. Chill to the girl with 100 different bracelets. Yeah, and you know I feel the mellow. All up on your wrist, I can see you got the yellow. On the other wrist, I can see you got the pink. I'ma have you tripping like when you drink. I get wet, kinda like a sink. I come off at the top of the mind. I spit shit that be way too divine. I blow your mind every time that I rhyme. I told you these bars that I kick be the grossest. Hey, for these rappers in the game, dog, it's hopeless. Hey, I'm the sickest off the tip, I think you know this. Hold up, I compose this funky magnum opus, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Hey, all these rappers don't know how to focus. Hey, they can't hang if they hanging where the ropes is. All of that was just a setup for atrocious. I'm disgusting. Check out the way that I'm busting. Rappers, they know I'ma crush them. Then I'ma go ahead and flush them. All down the drain, man, I spit it insane. When I'm on it, you know I be doing the most. All of these lyrics and all of these flows, you know they atrocious, you know that they gross, you know that I'm ballin', I've never been falling, I'm standing way tall when I'm up in the zone. Every Mac, y'all know I really get loose when I'm kicking these lyrics like right off the dome. Yeah, and you know that I'm all up in this here rapping place. Shout to the girl with the bracelets, but to your friend, I can't even see half your face. I be spitting that flare, only thing I can see now is your hair. Y'all know I'm spitting with passion. When I call you out, man, you know I got you laughing. H-Mac, man, I came to explore. I was like, what's what's up? They like laying on the floor. I was like, cool, tell me how is that going? Now I'm the MC that you all knowin'. It was like, it'd be fine so far, but we kinda like to hear some bars. I was like, yo, give me them words, but no basic ones. You know I leave you in amazement, son. I said when I kick bars off this, I'm delivering the flames. We had to come through with atrocious. The first word was kinda the same. It was exquisite and indescribable. Two things you could say about me. I'ma keep it serious until I'm delirious. You know I don't play with these frees. Matt got hold it down, give me the golden crown. All throughout the planet, man, my people know the sound. Let's go.
Hey, welcome guys. Welcome, the four of you. Good to see you guys. Baza, Paul, good to see you, and the other two, which one of them will be me watching on YouTube. Good to see you guys. I need to get the Rumble side up just in case. I haven't been on for a couple of days. I've been trying to rest my feet, I've been trying to get over this. Try to get another appointment with the doctor, which seems impossible. Can't believe it. I had an appointment. I missed it. I missed it because I set my alarm for the wrong day. I set it for the right time, wrong day. I didn't realize, I forgot you have to set the days as well as the time. I forgot about that. So I missed it. But trying to get another appointment is ridiculous. So I've been trying to, I've got no cream left or anything. So I'm just trying to chill and let it pass, I suppose. But yeah, so far no good. No, we're getting there. But yeah, let's do it. Has Jim got a new? Well, we'll wait and see if any comes in. Hey, here he is, Dave. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Listening from Rainy Telford. Hey, Dave. I always know you're there, bro. I know you're there anyway. You don't have to type and chat, so I know you're there. But I know you're usually there, bro. Bless you, man. Let's just get up the Rumble side just in case. And the Rumble side, yes, there is. There's me. I'm Rumble side. Right, here we go. Pause that side. Cool. So Rumble's working. Right. Yeah. Internet might mess up again. It's been a bit better lately, but still. And they still haven't sent. They've sent that Sky have sent my new TV box, but they haven't sent the new router. Not that it matters yet because they don't come out till the 7th. But yeah, whatever. We'll see. If it doesn't come by Monday, I'll call them. So, yeah, I was going to see if Jim had any observations that he's done lately. I think the last time we seen him was caught up. But that was a couple of days ago. I was on Flatz's last night. I decided to rest my feet. I don't know if it was any good on Flatz's. It was a debate, wasn't it, between Jaren and, Sam, I think. What was I about to look for? Oh, Jimenez, of course. See if he's done anything. Come on. Bloody foot. Oh, yeah, he has. He's done one, a 9-minute one. Let's put that on. See if anybody turns up while this is on. Jimenez. And then we're going to finish off Judges. Judges goes up to chapter 21. We got up to chapter 11. Well, we finished chapter 10 on the first day. So I dare say we'll fix it today. We'll finish it today. I dare say. So what's after Judges? It's Ruth, isn't it? Let me just check. Judges, is it Ruth afterwards? Judges, yeah, Ruth. And then 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, 1 Kings, 2 Kings. Then it's all the first and seconds. 1 Samuel, 1 and 2 Samuel, 1 and 2 Kings, 1 and 2 Chronicles. That's right, yeah. So Ruth is next. Okay. Ruth is one that I've read, but not too acquainted with. So that should be good. Right. Jimenez. Share that. Thank you. Oh no, volume. And it is serious. Did you get any of that wind or anything in Telford, Dave, yesterday? I meant there was tail ends of storms, weren't there? I don't know where. I'm not sure where Telford is, so I'm not sure if it's along the east or. Hold on, Telford shouldn't be too far from here, really, should it? I don't know my geography. I'm crap at it. Hey, babe, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Here we go again. Good to see you, sister. Always a pleasure. I was going to say, here's the link for tonight's movie night. We got the North Korea topic that I said I would do. Remember Stanley Banana the other day when we was doing the Otto Warmbier thing where he was that thing happened in North Korea. So yeah, he mentioned North Korea this video, so we're going to do that tonight. It's about North Korea, what they don't want you to see, sort of thing. Do that tonight in the movie. Sorry, it's we've got a House of David second episode, and the only decent movie at the minute is Conjuring Last Right. It's a horror movie which is based on real events, but the two people in real life were probably frauds anyway. That did if anybody's ever seen any of The Conjuring, it's meant to be based on these two real exorcists, which I think in real life they were a con anyway. But obviously the movies is based in real life, but they're not. They're very loosely based. Very loosely based. You know what I mean? The link's there, 11:30. Here we go again. Depends. I'll probably go on earlier. Depends what time Flats finishes. But I always set it for 11:30, just in case Flats goes on well late. You know, so if Flats is finishing time, I usually set it back another half an hour before. So usually between 11 and 10:30. Sometimes even 10:30. It just depends. Oh, I know. You can always catch up there, but one of them. But it's a horror. We got exorcism, still classed as horrors. But yeah, it's called The Last Rite. I think this is the 5th movie. But it's all based on these two exorcist people in real life, male and female, and they went to all these different cases. But I think this final case in this final movie, they didn't even have much to do with it. There are loads of on YouTube. Yeah, there is, but it just depends which ones they are. Sometimes you get new ones, but then they disappear straight away. You know, but yeah, I'm talking about brand new. I'm talking about 2025, like just out. It's, beginning of this month. But it wasn't very good. So Don't know. I might still do it, but it's astronaut. It's an astronaut one where she comes back to Earth, crash lands, and then gets quarantined, and some weird events start happening. So I don't know. Might do that through the week on the Sunday, but yeah, that's the link there anyway, guys. That's the link there for tonight, just in case you want to turn up. But second episode of House of David, that's what waiting for anyway. You know what I mean? And they have put another episode up, so they are doing it. Because last time there was only 3 episodes, this time there's 4. So yeah, they are slowly putting them up. Correct in the Who's, how you doing?
I think it might be my signal keeps blowing.
Yeah, what do you mean? Well, you've only just come in. What are you talking about?
No, when I'm watching as well.
Oh, is it messing up?
I think it's me though.
Well, it must be because it's okay this side for a change at the minute. You know what I mean?
I was
Right.
She knew you
What?
were on. She went
Oi,
PJ.
do you know what? Do you know Can't Fix Stupid, Dave? He told me that he loves.
He told you what?
Ah, sorry, guys. My internet went down. I had to swap it over to the phone again. It's been all right lately, and then it decides to play up again. I was even going to stop now. It's gone back on, but I'll just keep it on the phone. Keep it on the phone. Yeah, it does monotony. It's been all right for about a day. Been all right for a day, and then now it starts to play up. Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Anyway, let's continue. Is everything okay now? Right, Jim. Where was we with Jim?
I thought it was me, that's why I went.
Well, it was you to begin with, but then it was me. But then it came down. It was fine. It was fine my side. Then as soon as you started saying it, it went down.
Can't fix
I'm with
stupid.
now broadband. But I'm going with Sky. My broadbands are usually fine. It's just lately it's not been working. They came out and fixed it, but then said I might need a new router, and they said they wouldn't give me a new router because I got it fixed. So when I tried to phone him up to say, look, he put a note on it, he fixed it, but then he said, but then it went down again. He put a note on his thing saying I might need a new router. So I phoned them, but then they just put me straight through to Sky because Sky is taking over from now broadband. So I'm having to go with Sky, and they don't come out to do it till the 7th of November. But in the meantime, I'm still stuck with now broadband and with an old router, so I still need to phone them. I thought it was fixed, but it's not. It's not. So and on the 7th of November, I'll be hooked up with Sky. They've given me my TV box, but I haven't got the Sky router yet. So I'm still got the now broadband router. I'm still waiting for that to come through.
Now
it's
Sky, it's owned by Sky. It's all the same.
Yeah, no, but now broadband's not doing the Sky part, the broadband part anymore. So
here
they're still on it, but they're swapping over completely to Sky. So
not here we go again. Can't Fix Stupid said he loves it when I wind you up.
Yeah.
And that he wants to find his own.
He says he wants to find his own, Vicky. He did say that, yeah.
You're asking for punishment there, David.
Vicky's got a sister, you know.
I've got two.
Are you married?
Both. One's got one kid, 2 stepkids, and the other's got 4 kids.
Vicky. I don't know. I've never met them, but
no, one's horsey and the other's the princess.
There you go. Right, let me get this finished. I wasn't going to tell her that bit, Dave. I told her I'd love to find my own Vicky. The winding up bit was enough. You don't want to give her a big head.
Listen, I am Vicky, and nobody wants one of me. Oh, babe.
What?
You gotta say happy belated birthday to Here We Are again. Here we go again.
Oh, happy belated birthday. Here we go again.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you. I didn't know.
For yesterday.
Happy belated birthday. Bless you. She told me earlier I would have had a song ready.
Why did I call her Here We Are again when it's Here We Go again?
No, if I'd known earlier, I would have had a song ready.
Sorry, well, I didn't know. I didn't know until she told me on the phone.
Robert didn't tell you intentionally, so she didn't get a song.
No, she doesn't celebrate her birthday.
Oh, well, I won't bother looking for a song again. Anyway, because I don't know you. Well, I do know your real name, but I'm not going to reveal it, obviously.
She didn't know it was her birthday yesterday.
No, she didn't know.
Nah.
I'm getting old. I just turned 49. Crazy stuff, man. But I did watch this little video the other day about people back in. Oh, I wish I could find it. I'd show you. I might look for it about people. It was just a quick, short one about people back in the day, like when they were 49 and 27 and that. Like Sean Connery when he was 27 in James Bond. My goodness. You would have thought, if you look at him, like when I was a kid, I just remember him being men. I would have thought they were in their 40s or 50s. I didn't realize. Like, let's see if I can find that while this is playing.
She was only 22 yesterday.
22? That's not old.
She's lying. She's not old.
You have to say it.
She's only 20.
She ain't serious. You've got to say no. She seems she's got to be older than that. I know she's not 22 because I haven't. I know she's not 22 because my statistics say I haven't got anybody under 25 as a sub.
Look,
I mean, not it
Look.
says 0%, but obviously Jaden was under 25. But you know, it's not going to pick that up, is it? Just one person. I don't know.
age is just a number.
Well, yeah, you can't just say that because a lot of PDFs say that age is just a number. So you got to
I
watch
mean,
how
when
you
you get
use it.
past 18, not
Yeah, you got to watch
obviously
how
when
you
you're
use
younger.
it.
Obviously not when you're a child.
There's echoing coming from you.
Sorry.
Okay. Right, let's see if I can find this. I doubt it, man. It's probably way back in my history. Hold on.
Your dog's got an attitude problem today.
Yep. Usually. Like people did used to look. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. It's only a 5-minute thing. I'll put it on before we do the Bible. I finded it. It's just mad. It's just mad at what people used to look like compared to what they look like now at these ages. It's crazy nuts. And I never even thought about it before. Well, I did, because I used to say to people, my dad at my age seemed to me like he was a lot older. Like I was 40. No, sorry, my dad was 40 when I was conceived. So I remember him in his 40s, up to his 50s, and then he died at 68. But it's crazy because I remember my dad at my age, 49, my dad seemed ancient, really ancient to me.
I'm older than my dad.
Yeah, I know, it's mad to think, isn't it?
Aye. But yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Certainly is.
I'm nearly 5 years older than my dad.
Ever was, yeah, I know. Mad to think. And you look at it, you think back on your dad, you'll always think he was older than you as well. Always think that way.
I was a kid.
Exactly.
No, but like even when I look at pictures of him, I don't even think I was younger than me. Weird, isn't it?
Mad, isn't it? Yeah. Jim's videos are getting longer and longer, aren't they?
Fair play to him.
Yeah, what you doing, Jim? He's not in the chat, but what you doing, Jim, with all these blurry, blooming videos? Terrible representation of reality. You know what I mean? You should be reported to the authorities that look after reality.
You know what though?
And my name's not Mikey Smith. What, Bill?
You know, like you know how I am with like what's going on in Britain at the minute, and politics and that. Here we go again. Is exactly the same.
Good. I think we're done. Oh, nearly done. Got another minute to go.
But yeah, the dog's got an issue today. I don't know what it is.
So we've got tissue.
Me not know.
Yeah, this footage is brilliant. He knows I'm joking. Of course it's brilliant. You know what I mean?
Don't you'll get Mikey Smith starting.
Mikey Smith just thinks he's the Don. He thinks he's nobody else can do it by him.
Such a huge ego.
Right, link.
I'm going now.
Jim. So yeah. It's for people watching the replay. Okay, babe. I was going to put on this 5-minute video before I got into the Bible of people looking older, just because we spoke about it. Just a quick one I seen yesterday. This one here. This one here, look. This one.
You know what people in the 70s used to call sunscreen? Baby oil. They were basically rotisserie chickening themselves under the sun for a golden brown tan.
Not the start of it.
My mum's mate
Hello,
used to
you.
put oil on.
At the mercy of overpriced and unreliable broadband.
Oh, yes.
Our
You know about that.
Why did men a few decades ago look this old in their 30s, while
Look.
men in their 40s today look like they just got carded at Whole Foods?
Look at that.
It's called a plastic
33.
surgeon.
Yeah, I know, but it's not just plastic surgery, because there is people nowadays that don't have much done and they are looking younger. But I mean, 33. Look, would you honestly think he's 33? What would you think he is?
But you got to also remember that he probably worked hard and he
Of
just
course.
worked.
Of course, absolutely. But I'm just saying, people back in the day, for whatever reason, looked older. Maybe because they worked harder, maybe because of harder life, weathered and all that, but they did look older for whatever reason. You know?
I get that, yeah, obviously, but I don't
Just
know.
continue anyway. Hold on. It's not just one person.
I occasionally see viral posts like this on social media about how men used to look older and how men of the same age today look like little children by comparison. And when you look through the examples shared online, it does seem kind of weird. How is this guy only 21?
21. His dad, when his dad was 21, with wispy hair on top and everything. Now, I know my nephew started losing his hair at 18. My nephew out in Scotland, he started losing his hair at 18. But he didn't look that old in the face. But that's 21-year-old. That's nuts to me. I mean, I would have said, apart, like, forget his balding hair, because that could happen at any age. I would have said he was in his 30s. You know? Definitely would have said he was in his 30s.
I went to primary school with a lad that had grey hair.
Okay, I don't use, well, I use sunscreen now and again, but it's only if I go out. There's no way I would ever put baby oil on my skin to go in the sun. No, I cover my skin completely.
I have tanning oil.
No thanks.
But
I
it,
just
no,
don't
but
like
it's like a factor 30. It's a factor 30.
No, mine would have to be a factor 100.
This is The Rock in
Rock,
high school.
16.
These guys from the TV show Cheers.
And I remember watching that and thinking they would have been in their 50s at the time. But yeah, 37, 36. I mean, I'm 12 years older than that. I am 12 years older than what's the postman's name again?
Pat?
No, it's not Pat. Nutty. I can't remember the names. It doesn't matter. That's it. I can't remember the names. It's someone in Cheers postman.
Oh no! Look, you just said what's the postman called? I'm like, Pat. The only one I know is Pat.
It's Cliff Clavin. Cliff Clavin's his name. But the other one, I think his name was something like Pat. Cheers. Fat guy. Big guy in Cheers. Big guy. Cheers, big guy. It's Norm Peterson. So he's got P in there, last name, Norm Peterson. That's it. But that's just, wow. I'm just doing an example because I'm not paying all this. What?
You should have specified what postman you were on about.
What's on about him? Look, it says US mail on his arm. I knew he was a postman because I used to watch Cheers.
Were only in their 30s. This is music legend Richie Valens at 17. So did
Ricky Valens at 17. Wow, look at this.
Men actually used to look older?
Sean Connery at 26. That is Sean Connery at 26. That is nuts, man.
So
and his first job was a milkman. His first job was a milkman.
He had a hard life.
Mad, innit? From Edinburgh, 19th
Mailman.
From Edinburgh.
Are we just a bunch of big babies now? I'm gonna dive in and try to make it make sense.
Anyway, that's it. That was just an example. I don't want to watch the video. I want to get on with the Bible. But yeah, that was it. It's just mad. It's just mad how people look a lot older, look younger nowadays, isn't it? Mental. I mean, I don't look the same age as my dad did at 49. My dad's, I mean, he certainly worked hard on me, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, he was born in 36, so he's seen the tail end. Well, I mean, he's seen the start of the Second World War. He was a kid, you know. He's seen the start and the finish. So, like, yeah, he lived in them times. So, it's mad, crazy.
Very
Right,
much.
Bible.
I'm
We're
going.
starting off. Well, we're finishing up. We finished at Judges 10. So Judges 11 onwards. I think it goes to 21. We might as well just try and get it finished. Say again, babe.
Bye-bye. I'm
You
going.
off? All right.
I'm
Love you.
listening. Love you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Right. Let's do it. Book of Judges. We were on chapter 11.
Judges. Chapter.
Oh, we finished 10, so we're about to go to 11. Ooh, about that.
Chapter 11.
Oh, perfect. Chapter 11. Here we go.
Now Jephthah the Gileadite was a mighty man of valor, and he was the son of an harlot, and Gilead begat Jephthah. And Gilead's wife bare him sons, and his wife's sons grew up, and they thrust out Jephthah, and said unto him, Thou shalt not inherit in our father's house, for thou art the son of a strange woman. Then Jephthah fled from his brethren, and dwelt in the land of Tob. And there were gathered vain men to Jephthah, and went out with him. And it came to pass in process of time, that the children of Ammon made war against Israel. And it was so, that when the children of Ammon made war against Israel, the elders of Gilead went to fetch Jephthah out of the land of Tob. And they said unto Jephthah, Come and be our captain, that we may fight with the children of Ammon. And Jephthah said unto the elders of Gilead, Did not ye hate me, and expel me out of my father's house? And why are ye come unto me now, when ye are in distress? And the elders of Gilead said unto Jephthah, Therefore we turn again to thee now, that thou mayest go with us and fight against the children of Ammon, and be our head over all the inhabitants of Gilead. And Jephthah said unto the elders of Gilead, If ye bring me home again to fight against the children of Ammon, and the Lord deliver them before me, shall I be your head? And the elders of Gilead said unto Jephthah, The Lord be witness between us if we do not so according to thy words. Then Jephthah went with the elders of Gilead, and the people made him head and captain over them. And Jephthah uttered all his words before the Lord in Mizpeh. And Jephthah sent messengers unto the king of the children of Ammon, saying, What hast thou to do with me, that thou art come against me to fight in my land? And the king of the children of Ammon answered unto the messengers of Jephthah, Because Israel took away my land when he came up out of Egypt, from Arnon even unto Jabbok and unto Jordan. Now therefore restore those lands again peaceably. And Jephthah sent messengers again unto the king of the children of Ammon, and said unto him, Thus saith Jephthah, Israel took not away the land of Moab, nor the land of the children of Ammon. But when Israel came up from Egypt, and walked through the wilderness unto the Red Sea, and came to Kadesh, then Israel sent messengers unto the king of Egypt.
Just notice what Baz said earlier, that grew up on tobacco farm, farm family, many generations. I think it means many generations. Uncles, cousins, and farmhands, no son, sweet, no cancer. And the oldest lady that ever lived, they said she was 122. I mean, that kind of exceeds what it says in the Bible, but, you know, it's much and such. And if you're 122, I'm sure you can forget 2 years of your age, you know. But 122, she smoked all her life. She said she ate about a kilo of chocolate a week, stuff like that, you know. No, and she lived to 122. 122. Mad, innit?
Edom, saying, Let me, I pray thee, pass through thy land. But the king of Edom would not hearken thereto. And in like manner they sent unto the king of Moab, but he would not consent. And Israel abode in Kadesh. Then they went along through the wilderness, and compassed the land of Edom and the land of Moab, and came by the east side of the land of Moab, and pitched on the other side of Arnon, but came not within the border of Moab, for Arnon was the border of Moab. And Israel sent messengers unto Sihon, king of the Amorites, the king of Heshbon. And Israel said unto him, Let us pass, we pray thee, through thy land into my place. But Sihon trusted not Israel to pass through his coast. But Sihon gathered all his people together, and pitched in Jahaz, and fought against Israel. And the Lord God of Israel delivered Sihon and all his people into the hand of Israel, and they smote them. So Israel possessed all the land of the Amorites, the inhabitants of that country. And they possessed all the coasts of the Amorites, from Arnon even unto Jabbok, and from the wilderness even unto Jordan. So now the Lord God of Israel hath dispossessed the Amorites from before his people Israel, and shouldest thou possess it?
Just quickly show you the woman I was on about, 122 apparently. Allegedly. Yeah, this lady here, 122-year-old lady referred to, the most likely Jane. It was her, Jane Louise Calment, a French woman who is the oldest person in history whose age has been independently verified. She was born on February 21st, 1875, and died on August 4th, 1997, at the verified age of 122 years and 164 days. So here, 122 and a half. While her record's considered the gold standard, some skeptics exist, though extensive evidence from official records, photos, and testimony support her age. Yeah, see, it's one of them. I don't know. I mean, that's probably the video I've seen there. I don't know. But this is her anyway. She smoked, drank. I mean, look, there you go. You can see her smoking there, look. In this one. Partner, come on. Show up. There it is. Smoking a fag there. She certainly looks old. I mean, that she could be 100 odd. Definitely. I mean, look how old that looks. She could be very well be 122. Oh, what? It looks like I thought it was in a coffin. It's not. It's in a bed. Wow, she did look old. But yeah, one of them. But yeah, that's anyway. That was just nothing. Just because we spoke about it. That's all.
Wilt not thou possess that which Chemosh thy God giveth thee to possess? So whomsoever the Lord our God shall drive out from before us, them will we possess. And now, art thou anything better than Balak the son of Zippor, king of Moab? Did he ever strive against Israel, or did he ever fight against them, while Israel dwelt in Heshbon and her towns, and in Aroer and her towns, and in all the cities that be along by the coast of Arnon, 300 years? Why therefore did ye not recover them within that time? Wherefore I have not sinned against thee, but thou doest me wrong to war against me. The Lord the judge be judged this day between the children of Israel and the children of Ammon. Howbeit the king of the children of Ammon hearkened not unto the words of Jephthah which he sent him. Then the Spirit of the Lord came upon Jephthah, and he passed over Gilead and Manasseh, and passed over Mizpeh of Gilead, and from Mizpeh of Gilead he passed over unto the children of Ammon. And Jephthah vowed a vow unto the Lord, and said, If thou shalt without fail deliver the children of Ammon into mine hands, then it shall be that whatsoever cometh forth of the doors of my house to meet me when I return in peace from the children of Ammon shall surely be the Lord's, and I will offer it up for a burnt offering. So Jephthah passed over unto the children of Ammon to fight against them, and the Lord delivered them into his hands. And he smote them from Aroer even till thou come to Minnith, even 20 cities, and unto the plain of the vineyards with a very great slaughter. Thus the children of Ammon were subdued before the children of Israel. And Jephthah came to Mizpeh unto his house, and behold, his daughter came out to meet him, with timbrels and with dances, and she was his only child. Beside her he had neither son nor daughter. And it came to pass, when he saw her, that he rent his clothes, and said, Alas, my daughter, thou hast brought me very low, and thou art one of them that trouble me. For I have opened my mouth unto the Lord, and I cannot go back. And she said unto him, My father, if thou hast opened thy mouth unto the Lord, do to me according to that which hath proceeded out of thy mouth, forasmuch as the Lord hath taken vengeance for thee of thine enemies, even of the children of Ammon. And she said unto her father, Let this thing be done for me. Let me alone 2 months, that I may go up and down upon the mountains and bewail my virginity, I and my fellows. And he said, Go. And he sent her away for 2 months, and she went with her companions, and bewailed her virginity upon the mountains. And it came to pass at the end of 2 months, that she returned unto her father, who did with her according to his vow which he had vowed, and she knew no man. And it was a custom in Israel, that the daughters of Israel went yearly to lament the daughter of Jephthah the Gileadite 4 days in a year. Chapter 12. And the men of Ephraim gathered themselves together, and went northward, and said unto Jephthah, Wherefore passedst thou over to fight against the children of Ammon, and didst not call us to go with thee? We will burn thine house upon thee with fire. And Jephthah said unto them, I and my people were at great strife with the children of Ammon, and when I called you, ye delivered me not out of their hands. And when I saw that ye delivered me not, I put my life in my hands, and passed over against the children of Ammon, and the Lord delivered them into my hand. Wherefore then are ye come up unto me this day to fight against me? Then Jephthah gathered together all the men of Gilead, and fought with Ephraim. And the men of Gilead smote Ephraim, because they said, Ye Gileadites are fugitives of Ephraim among the Ephraimites, and among the Manassites. And the Gileadites took the passages of Jordan before the Ephraimites. And it was so, that when those Ephraimites which were escaped said, Let me go over, that the men of Gilead said unto him, Art thou an Ephraimite? If he said, Nay, then said they unto him, Say now, Shibboleth. And he said, Sibboleth, for he could not frame to pronounce it right. Then they took him, and slew him at the passages of Jordan. And there fell at that time of the Ephraimites 42,000. And Jephthah judged Israel 6 years. Then died Jephthah the Gileadite, and was buried in one of the cities of Gilead. And after him Ibzan of Bethlehem judged Israel. And he had 30 sons, and 30 daughters, whom
Hey Roger, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
he sent abroad, and took in 30 daughters from abroad, sons. And he judged Israel 7 years. Then died Ibzan, and was buried at Bethlehem. And after him Elon, a Zebulunite, judged Israel, and he judged Israel 10 years. And Elon the Zebulunite.
Oh, is that Elon? Old musky boy. Old musky boy.
Zebulunite died, and was buried in Aijalon in the country of Zebulun. And after him Abdon the son of Hillel, a Pirathonite, judged Israel. And he had 40 sons, and 30 nephews, that rode on 70 ass colts. And he judged Israel 8 years. And Abdon the son of Hillel the Pirathonite died, and was buried in Pirathon in the land of Ephraim, in the mount of the Amalekites. Chapter 13. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord.
Oh, we should be coming up to Samson soon. We should be. Isn't Samson from this one 13 to 16 usually? I thought it was. Judges 13 to 16, Samson is. Surely, we haven't come across Samson yet. We're in Judges.
And the Lord delivered them into the hand of the Philistines 40 years. And there was a certain man of Zorah, of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah. And his wife was barren, and bare not. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman, and said unto her, Behold now, thou art barren, and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive, and bear a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing. For lo, thou shalt conceive, and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb. And he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines. Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, A man of God came unto me, and his countenance was like the countenance of an angel of God, very terrible.
Yeah, here it is. Here it is. This is Samson's story.
But I asked him not whence he was, neither told he me his name. But he said unto me, Behold, thou shalt conceive, and bear a son.
I mean, he'll deliver Israel, but he started off as a rebel against it.
And now drink no wine nor strong drink, neither eat any unclean thing, for the child shall be a Nazarite to God from the womb to the day of his death. Then Manoah entreated the Lord, and said, O my Lord, let the man of God which thou didst send come again unto us, and teach us what we shall do unto the child that shall be born. And God hearkened to the voice of Manoah, and the angel of God came again unto the woman as she sat in the field. But Manoah her husband was not with her. And the woman made haste, and ran, and showed her husband, and said unto him, Behold, the man hath appeared unto me that came unto me the other day. And Manoah arose, and went after his wife, and came to the man, and said unto him, Art thou the man that spakest unto the woman? And he said, I am. And Manoah said, Now let thy words come to pass. How shall we order the child, and how shall we do unto him? And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, Of all that I said unto the woman, let her beware. She may not eat of anything that cometh of the vine, neither let her drink wine or strong drink, nor eat any unclean thing. All that I commanded her, let her observe. And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, I pray thee, let us detain thee, until we shall have made ready a kid for thee. And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, Though thou detain me, I will not eat of thy bread. And if thou wilt offer a burnt offering, thou must offer it unto the Lord. for Manoah knew not that he was an angel of the Lord. And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, What is thy name, that when thy sayings come to pass, we may do thee honor? And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Why askest thou thus after my name, seeing it is secret? So Manoah took a kid with a meat offering, and offered it upon a rock unto the Lord. And the angel did wondrously. And Manoah and his wife looked on. For it came to pass, when the flame went up toward heaven from off the altar, that the angel of the Lord ascended in the flame of the altar. And Manoah and his wife looked.
No, Roger, he wasn't related to Noah. Noah was well gone by that time. He'd be related, obviously, by distantly, obviously, because Adam and Eve and that. But yeah, he was not a relative at all at that point. I mean, they mean the same thing though. The names mean the same thing, meaning something to do with rest. What do the names mean again? Manoah means rest, so I take it Noah might mean the same thing. Yeah, it does. It does. So same meaning. They're definitely not relatives. I know it was a joke, bro. I was just pointing it out because not everybody sees it as a joke, do they? And they might wonder, like people watching the replay. I know it's a joke, but some other people might not. So I kind of explain. You know what I mean, just in case.
Looked on it, and fell on their faces to the ground. But the angel of the Lord did no more appear to Manoah and to his wife. Then Manoah knew that he was an angel of the Lord. And Manoah said unto his wife, We shall surely die, because we have seen God. But his wife said unto him, If the Lord were pleased to kill us, he would not have received a burnt offering and a meat offering at our hands, neither would he have showed us all these things, nor would, as at this time, have told us such things as these. And the woman bare a son, and called his name Samson.
Ooh, Samson.
And the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. And the Spirit of the Lord began to move him at times in the camp of Dan, between Zorah and Eshtaol. Chapter 14. And Samson went down to Timnath, and saw a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines. And he came up and told his father and his mother, and said, I have seen a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines. Now therefore get her for me to wife. Then his father and his mother said unto him, Is there never a woman?
Get her for me to wife. What a way of saying, get her for me.
Among the daughters of thy brethren, or among all my people, that thou goest to take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistines?
Oh.
And Samson said unto his father, Get her for me, for she pleaseth me well. But his father and his mother knew not that it was of the Lord, that he sought an occasion against the Philistines, for at that time the Philistines had dominion over Israel. Then went Samson down and his father and his mother to Timnath, and came to the vineyards of Timnath, and behold, a young lion roared against
Kind of still have, you know what I mean? Well, not really, but you know what I'm saying.
him. And the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he rent him as he would have rent a kid, and he had nothing in his hand. But he told not his father or his mother what he had done. And he went down and talked with the woman, and she pleased Samson well. And after a time he returned to take her, and he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion, and behold, there was a swarm of bees and honey in the carcass of the lion. And he took thereof in his hands, and went on eating, and came to his father and mother, and he gave them, and they did eat. But he told not them that he had taken the honey out of the carcass of the lion. So his father went down unto the woman, and Samson made there a feast, for so used the young men to do. And it came to pass, when they saw him, that they brought 30 companions to be with him. And Samson said unto them, I will now put forth a riddle unto you. If ye can certainly declare it me within the 7 days of the feast, and find it out, then I will give you 30 sheets and 30 change of garments. But if ye cannot declare it me, then...
You guts may like this. You mean you guys? My guts don't like anything. I'm only joking.
Shall ye give me 30 sheets and 30 change of garments? And they said unto him, Put forth thy riddle, that we may hear it. And he said unto them, Out of the eater came forth meat, and out of the strong came forth sweetness. And they could not in 3 days expound the riddle. And it came to pass on the 7th day, that they said unto Samson's wife,
Oh, Roger, I've seen that a million times before. It's about shadows touching when the things you're putting together don't touch. It's about the shadows closing up and touching, even though the physical things ain't touching. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it plenty of times before. Seen that one. I don't think this one's fake, bro. Not the basketball one. I think that is what happens. If you try it in real life, that happens. That does happen. Your shadows join together, even though they're not touching physically. You see the shadows, they do actually join. They do actually join. I have seen that happening. Some of the videos look fake. I don't know which all of them it's on there, but I've seen this basketball one before. Just quickly. Seen this one before. Basketball one. They do join. The angles as well. You got to remember the angles they're holding the balls at. If they're not holding them straight, if they're not holding them adjacent, if they're one slightly in front, one slightly back, they're not going to touch, but the shadows will touch. You know what I mean? Absolutely. It's not amazing. It's not like when I first seen it, I thought, oh, that's different. But it's logical if you think about it. Different places. That one makes sense though, because like I said, they're at different places. It looks like it's coiled up, but it's not. It's because of the angle to the paper that the actual cable's at. You know, so it's picking up a shadow from one part of the cable and a shadow from the other part of the cable. If it was all in one big straight line, obviously that wouldn't happen. But yeah, no, it's quite logical. Some of them, the fridge one didn't seem too hot. The fridge door one, that seemed a bit weird, but definitely. I mean, definitely this one. Definitely this one. You know, I mean, it certainly happens, but some of them could be. Like that fridge one seemed a little dodgy. But yeah. Yeah, it does happen though, doesn't it? Yeah, like if you're holding a ball, one of them little basketballs closer to your face than the other one, even though like on a video it might look like it's level, on the shadow it's got to look like they're the same pretty much, like because the shadows are hardly got to be different sizes. So when you're pulling it together, even though they're not joining physically in front of you because they're at different levels, your hands would pass, but the shadow doesn't know that, does it? So it joins them. It's not that hard.
Christ thy husband, that he may declare unto us the riddle, lest we burn thee and thy father's house with fire. Have ye
But the fridge door one looked a little too dodgy. But, you know, with the fridge door, Roger, there could be dents in the fridge door, you know, because like people slam the door shut, but bump it with their butt. So like if there's dents in the door, then the shadow's got to go skew with as well, you know? The shadows knows, PJ, the shadows knows. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like the fridge door, if it's not fake, then it could have a dent in it. Because like if there's a dent in it, then the shadow's going to go off at a tangent, isn't it? And maybe be quicker. It just depends on the surface, you know? But shadows, shut up.
Told us to take that we have, is it not so? And Samson's wife wept before him and said, Thou dost but hate me, and lovest me not. Thou hast put forth a riddle unto the children of my people, and hast not told it me. And he said unto her, Behold, I have not told it my father, nor my mother, and shall I tell it thee? And she wept before him the 7 days, while they...
My fridge at the minute will have dents, because I need I tried to slam it shut. I need to turn it off and let the freezer for a while. It's over frozen where the door's not shutting, so I need to sort that out. No, some people have dents in their fridge, babe. You know that. Like old fridges have dents in them. You know, kids fall into them. You know, you bang them shut with your butt. You bang them shut with your elbow. You're in a mood. You slam it shut. You know what I mean? You go to the fridge. The food that you think's there is not there. It's like, oh, for goodness sake! I thought I had my bloody cream bun there. No, slam. You know, that type of thing. Anyway.
The feast lasted, and it came to pass on the 7th day that he told her, because she lay sore upon him. And she told the riddle to the children of her people. And the men of the city said unto him on the 7th day, before the sun went down, What is sweeter than honey? And what is...
Look again at the basketball ones. He's not whoever's holding them are not he's not holding them level, parallel to each other here. They're slightly apart. You know, one's in front of the other. That makes a difference when it comes to the shadows.
Stronger than a lion. And he said unto them, If ye had not plowed with my heifer, ye had not found out my riddle. And the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he went...
What's a snart fridge, Roger? I've heard of a smart fridge, but a snart one, I'm not sure.
Went down to Ashkelon, and slew 30 men of them, and took their spoil, and gave change of garments unto them which expounded the riddle. And his anger was kindled.
If you had a smart fridge, Roger, if it was that smart, it wouldn't just store your food, it would cook it for you as well.
And he went up to his father's house. But Samson's wife was given to his companion, whom he had used as his friend. Chapter 15. But it came to pass within a while after, in the time of wheat harvest, that Samson visited his wife with a kid. And he said, I will go in to my wife into the chamber.
Would it tell you if it had a dent in it? Would it? Yeah, they are. Amens right next to each other.
But her father would not suffer him to go in. And her father said, I verily thought that thou hadst utterly hated her. Therefore I gave her to thy...
Is it like a car? Does it put a red engine light on if it's broken down?
companion. Is not her younger sister fairer than she? Take her, I pray thee, instead of her. And Samson said concerning them, Now shall I be more blameless than the Philistines, though I do them a displeasure. And Samson went and caught 300 foxes, and took firebrands, and turned tail to tail, and put a firebrand in the midst between 2 tails. And when he had set the brands on fire, he let them go into the standing corn of the Philistines, and burnt up both the shocks and also the standing corn, with the vineyards and olives. Then the Philistines said, Who hath done this? And they answered, Samson, the son-in-law of the Timnite, because he had taken his wife and given her to his companion. And the Philistines came up, and burnt her and her father with fire. And Samson said unto them, Though ye have done this, yet will I be avenged of you, and after that I will cease. And he smote them hip and thigh with a great slaughter, and he went down and dwelt in the top of the rock Etam. Then the Philistines went up and pitched in Judah, and spread themselves in Lehi. And the men of Judah said, Why are ye come up against us? And they answered, To bind Samson are we come up, to do to him as he hath done to us. Then 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock Etam, and said to Samson, Knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is this that thou hast done unto us? And he said unto them, As they did unto me, so have I done unto them. And they said unto him, We are come down to bind thee, that we may deliver thee into the hand of the Philistines. And Samson said unto them, Swear unto me that ye will not fall upon me yourselves. And they spake unto him, saying, No, but we will bind thee.
See, in the Old Testament, they didn't mind swearing upon things, did they? It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Because now we're told that don't swear on anything that's in heaven or on earth, but you'll no be knowing your yes be yes. Vice versa. But in the Old Testament, they did swear on things.
Fast and deliver thee into their hand, but surely we will not kill thee. And they bound him with 2 new cords, and brought him up from the rock. And when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him. And the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and the cords that were upon his arms became as flax that was burnt with fire, and his bands loosed from off his hands. And he found a new jawbone of an ass, and put forth his hand, and took it, and slew 1,000 men therewith. And Samson said, With the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. And it came to pass, when he had made an end of speaking, that he cast away the jawbone out of his hand, and called that place Raymond.
The series Supernatural used kind of copied that, where Dean Winchester, where he had the mark of Cain on him, and he also had this dagger made out of a donkey's jawbone. So that's kind of taken from Samson, I think. Mark of Cain, and also the jawbone. It's mad, I used to like that Supernatural, and there was a lot about God in it, and a lot about demons. Never once was there anything about Jesus in it. Never
he was sore athirst, and called on the Lord, and said, Thou hast given this great deliverance into the hand of thy servant, and now shall I die for thirst, and fall into the hand of the uncircumcised? But God clave an hollow place that was in the jaw, and there came water thereout. And when he had drunk, his spirit came again, and he revived. Wherefore he called the name thereof En-Hakkore, which is in Lehi unto this day. And he judged Israel in the days of the Philistines 20 years. Chapter 16. Then went Samson to Gaza, and saw there an harlot, and went in unto her. And it was told the Gazites, saying, Samson is come hither. And they compassed him in, and laid wait for him all night in the gate of the city, and were quiet all the night, saying, In the morning, when it is day, we shall kill him. And Samson lay till midnight, and arose at midnight, and took the doors of the gate of the city and the 2 posts, and went away with them, bar and all, and put them upon his shoulders, and carried them up to the top of an hill that is before Hebron. And it came to pass afterward that he loved a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. And the lords of the Philistines came up unto her, and said unto her, Entice him, and see wherein his great strength lieth, and by what means we may prevail against him, that we may bind him to afflict him. And we will give thee every one of us 1,100 pieces of silver. And Delilah said to Samson, Tell me, I pray thee, wherein thy great strength lieth, and wherewith thou mightest be bound to afflict thee? And Samson said unto her, If they bind me with 7 green withs that were never dried, then shall I be weak, and be as another man. Then the lords of the Philistines brought up to her 7 green withs which had not been dried, and she bound him with them. Now there were men lying in wait, abiding with her in the chamber. And she said unto him, The Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he brake the withs, as a thread of tow is broken when it toucheth the fire. So his strength was not known. And Delilah said unto Samson, Behold, thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Now tell me, I pray thee, wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, If they bind me fast with new ropes that never were occupied, then shall I be weak, and be as another man. Delilah therefore took new ropes, and bound him therewith, and said unto him, The Philistines be upon...
Tell you what, Samson must have liked Delilah a lot, because if you had that strength and that was your covenant of it, your hair, you know, God said, don't cut your hair, you'll lose all this, you know what I mean? Then you just, you know, he must have really loved that to tell her, because he wasn't to tell anyone about it, you know? Mad. But, you know, redemption comes his way in the end, and for in the end, so to speak, you know what I mean? Literally the end.
On thee, Samson, and there were liers in wait abiding in the chamber, and he brake them from off his arms like a thread. And Delilah said unto Samson, Hitherto thou hast mocked me, and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, If thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. And she fastened it with the pin, and said unto him, The Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he awaked out of his sleep, and went away with the pin of the beam, and with the web. And she said unto him, How canst thou say, I love thee, when thine heart is not with me? Thou hast mocked me these 3 times, and hast not told me wherein thy great strength lieth. And it came to pass, when she pressed him daily with her words, and urged him, so that his soul was vexed unto death, that he told her all his heart, and said unto her,
She whined and whined it until he told, like, it was like, you told that shut her up. Shut up, woman. You know what I mean? Shut up. Okay, it's my hair. You know? He's trying to get her off the back.
There hath not come a razor upon mine head, for I have been a Nazarite unto God from my mother's womb. If I be shaven, then my strength will go from me, and I shall become weak, and be like any other man. And when Delilah saw that he had told her all his heart, she sent and called for the lords of the Philistines, saying, Come up this once, for he hath showed me all his heart. Then the lords of the Philistines came up unto her, and brought money in their hand. And she made him sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head. And she began to afflict him, and his strength went from him. And she said, The Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he awoke out of his sleep, and said, I will go out as at other times before, and shake myself. And he wist not that the Lord was departed from him. But the Philistines took him, and put out his eyes, and brought him down to Gaza, and bound him with fetters of brass, and he did grind in the prison house. Howbeit, the hair of his head began to grow again after he was shaven. Then the lords of the Philistines gathered them together for to offer a great sacrifice unto Dagon their god, and to rejoice. For they said, Our God hath delivered Samson our enemy into our hand.
Yes, spotted dick is the dessert, but I don't like it. I don't like it. But yes, I agree with Baz, that nobody should have a spotted dick. If they have, then they do need to go and get out.
And when the people saw him, they praised their God, for they said, Our God hath delivered into our hands our enemy, and the destroyer of our country, which slew many of us. And it came to pass, when their hearts were merry, that they said,
Yeah, it's old school words. Howbeit, albeit. Same kind of word as albeit. Like, albeit is spelled like this. Albeit. But some people pronounce it albeit. The albeit is a word, and it's just the same. Howbeit, albeit. Yeah, it's a word. It's definitely a word. But that's like 3 words put together. Howbeit is 3 words put together. Same as albeit.
Call for Samson, that he may make us sport. And they called for Samson out of the prison house, and he made them sport, and they set him between the pillars. And Samson said unto the lad that held him by the hand, Suffer me that I may feel the pillars whereupon the house standeth, that I may lean upon them. Now the house was full of men and women, and all the lords of the Philistines with.
Howbeit just means like nevertheless. You know what I mean? However. You can be it. No, that's not a word, though. It's a good one.
There, and there were upon the roof about 3,000 men and women that beheld while Samson made sport. And Samson called unto the Lord and said, O Lord God, remember me, I pray thee, and strengthen me, I pray thee, only this once, O God, that I may be at once avenged of the Philistines for my 2 eyes. And Samson took hold of the 2 middle pillars upon which the house stood, and on which it was borne up, of the one with his right hand and of the other with his left. And Samson said, Let me die with the Philistines. And he bowed himself with all his might. And
I missed the... What? I missed the hair being cut and everything. What? How did I miss that? Is it because I was talking? Oh my goodness, it just seems to have gone through. Because I was going to say that the Mandela effect, because did it mention that it was the servants that did it, rather than obviously Delilah? I missed that. I missed it. How come? Anyway, doesn't matter.
The house fell on the lords and upon all the people that were therein. So the dead which he slew at his death were more than they which he slew in his life. Then his brethren and all the house of his father came down and took him and brought him up and buried him between Zorah and Eshtaol in the burying place of Manoah his father. And he judged Israel 20 years.
20 years.
Chapter 17. And there was a man of Mount Ephraim whose name was Micah. And he said unto his mother, The 1,100 shekels of silver that were taken from thee, about which thou cursedst, and spakest of also in mine ears, behold, the silver is with me. I took it. And his mother said,
That's the thing, though, Roger. When you're professing the truth, there's loads of stuff that goes in your bloody search history that you don't want there. You know what I mean? There's stuff that you have to search sometimes that you don't want there. You know what I mean?
Blessed be thou of the Lord, my son. And when he had restored the 1,100 shekels of silver to his mother said,
In it though, Buzz, I really didn't. I missed it. The last I heard is he had just told Delilah about the strength to do with his hair, and then the next I know, after saying a couple of things, he's between the pillars. What about him getting blinded? What about him getting enslaved? I didn't get any of that. What? Maybe it's mentioned again later on, though. Is it? Is maybe Samson later mentioned? Possibly. Can't remember. That's mad. That's mad. Can't believe how quick that went.
I had wholly dedicated the silver unto the Lord from my hand for my son, to make a graven image and a molten image. Now therefore I will restore it unto thee. Yet he restored the money unto his mother, and his mother took 200 shekels of silver, and gave them to the founder, who made thereof a graven image and a molten image. And they were in the house of Micah. And the man Micah had an house of gods, and made an ephod and teraphim, and consecrated one of his sons, who became his priest. In those days there was no king in Israel, but every man did that which was right in his own eyes. And there was a young man out of Bethlehem, Judah, of the family of Judah, who was a Levite, and he sojourned there. And the man departed out of the city from Bethlehem, Judah, to sojourn where he could find a place. And he came to Mount Ephraim, to the house of Micah, as he journeyed. And Micah said unto him, Whence comest thou? And he said unto him, I am a Levite of Bethlehem, Judah, and I go to sojourn where I may find a place.
Right,
Micah,
so Bethlehem, Judah is just Bethlehem, guys. Bethlehem, I was just wondering if it was a different place, but it's not. It's the same place. Location, Bethlehem, Judah is situated in the hill country of Judah, approximately 6 miles south of Jerusalem. Yes, Bethlehem, Judah is the same place as modern city Bethlehem. So, yeah, it's Bethlehem.
Said unto him, Dwell with me, and be unto me a father and a priest. And I will give thee 10 shekels of silver by the year, and a suit of apparel, and thy victuals. So the Levite went in. And the Levite was content to dwell with the man. And the young man was unto him as one of his sons. And Micah consecrated the Levite, and the young man became his priest, and was in the house of Micah. Then said Micah, Now know I that the Lord will...
This is spotted dick. That's spotted dick. I don't like it. It's not for me. But that's spotted dick, guys. I don't like many things with raisins and currants and stuff in. But yeah, that's spotted dick. It's okay. I mean, if I was hungry and I was very hungry and someone put it out, of course I'm going to eat it. It's not something I'd rush out and buy. It's like steamed pudding. It's a steamed pudding, basically, I think. Steamed. My dad used to make it steamed anyway. But that's spotted dick. Anyway.
Seeing I have a Levite to my priest. Chapter 18. In those days there was no king in Israel, and in those days the tribe of the Danites sought them an inheritance to dwell in, for unto that day all their inheritance had not fallen unto them among the tribes of Israel. And the children of Dan sent of their family 5 men from their coasts, men of valor, from Zorah and from Eshtaol, to spy out the land and to search.
Sticky dick looks tasty, does it, Baza? You can keep it. Sticky dick.
And they said unto them, Go, search the land. Who, when they came to Mount Ephraim, to the house of Micah, they lodged there. When they were by the house of Micah, they knew the voice of the young man the Levite, and they turned in thither, and said unto him, Who brought thee hither? And what makest thou in this place? And what hast thou here? And he said unto them, Thus and thus dealeth Micah with me, and hath hired me, and I am his priest. And they said unto him, Ask counsel, we pray thee, of God, that we may know whether our way which we go shall be prosperous. And the priest said unto them, Go in peace. Before the Lord is your way wherein ye go. Then the 5 men departed, and came to Laish, and saw the people that were therein, how they dwelt careless after the manner of the Zidonians, quiet and secure. And there was no magistrate in the land that might put them to shame in anything. And they were far from the Zidonians, and had no business with any man. And they came unto their brethren to Zorah and Eshtaol, and their brethren said unto them, What say ye? And they said, Arise, that we may go up against them. For we have seen the land, and behold, it is very good. And are ye still? Be not slothful to go, and to enter to possess the land. When ye go, ye shall come unto a people secure, and to a large land. For God hath given it into your hands, a place where there is no want of anything that is in the earth. And there went from thence of the family of the Danites, out of Zorah and out of Eshtaol, 600 men appointed with weapons of war. And they went up and pitched in Kirjath-jearim in Judah. Wherefore they call that place Mahane-dan unto this day. Behold, it is behind Kirjath-jearim. And they passed thence unto Mount Ephraim, and came unto the house of Micah. Then answered the 5 men that went to spy out the country of Laish, and said unto their brethren, Do ye know that there is in these houses an ephod and teraphim, and a graven image and a molten image? Now therefore consider what ye have to do. And they turned thitherward, and came to the house of the young man the Levite, even unto the house of Micah, and saluted him. And the 600 men, appointed with their weapons of war, which were of the children of Dan, stood by the entering of the gate. And the 5 men that went to spy out the land went up, and came in thither, and took the graven image, and the ephod, and the teraphim, and the molten image. And the priest stood in the entering of the gate with the 600 men that were appointed with weapons of war. And these went into Micah's house, and fetched the carved image, the ephod, and the teraphim, and the molten image. Then said the priest unto them, What do ye? And they said unto him, Hold thy peace. Lay thine hand upon thy mouth, and go with us, and be to us a father and a priest. Is it better for thee to be a priest unto the house of one man?
Not sure, Roger, who named them, but I dare say they were named after Tower of Babel. after the Tower of Babel, I'd say everything got named town-wise, I would say. It would make it, well, it makes sense that things would be named after people got scattered everywhere, you know.
Or that thou be a priest unto a tribe and a family in Israel. And the priest's heart was glad, and he took the ephod and the
It might have been Adam. I don't know. He named the animals, so could he have named the places? I don't know.
teraphim and the graven image, and went in the midst of the people. So they turned and departed, and put the little ones and the cattle and the carriage before them. And when they were a good way from the house of Micah, the men that were in the houses near to Micah's house were gathered together and overtook the children of Dan. And they cried unto the children of Dan, and they turned their faces and said unto Micah, What aileth thee that thou comest with such a company? And he said, Ye have taken away my gods which I made, and the priest, and ye are gone away, and what have I more? And what is this that ye say unto me, What aileth thee? And the children of Dan said unto him, Let not thy voice be heard among us, lest angry fellows run upon thee, and thou lose thy life with the lives of thy household. And the children of Dan went their way. And when Micah saw that they were too strong for him, he turned and went back unto his house. And they took the things which Micah had made, and the priest which he had, and came unto Laish, unto a people that were at quiet and secure. And they smote them with the edge of the sword, and burnt the city with fire. And there was no deliverer, because it was far from Zidon, and they had no business with any man. And it was in the valley that lieth by Beth-rehob. And they built a city, and dwelt therein. And they called the name of the city Dan, after the name of Dan their father, who was born unto Israel. Howbeit the name of the city was Laish at the first. And the children of Dan set up the graven image. And Jonathan the son of Gershom the son of Manasseh, he and his sons were priests to the tribe of Dan until the day of the captivity of the land. And they set them up Micah's graven image, which he made, all the time that the house of God was in Shiloh. Chapter 19. And it came to pass in those days, when there was no king in Israel, that there was a certain Levite sojourning on the side of Mount Ephraim.
That's true, Baza. Whoever conquers the lands names them, of course. But what were they? Who named them in the first place? You know? But yeah, no, you're right. Whoever conquers them names them. Yeah.
Who took to him a concubine out of Bethlehem, Judah. And his concubine played the whore against him, and went away from him unto her father's house to Bethlehem, Judah, and was there 4 whole months. And her husband arose, and went after her to speak friendly unto her, and to bring her again, having his servant with him, and a couple of asses. And she brought him into her father's house, and when the father of the damsel saw him, he rejoiced to meet him. And his father-in-law, the damsel's father, retained him, and he abode with him 3 days. So they did eat and drink, and lodged there. And it came to pass on the 4th day, when they arose early in the morning, that he rose up to depart. And the damsel's father said unto his son-in-law, Comfort thine heart with a morsel of bread, and afterward go your way. And they sat down, and did eat and drink both of them together. For the damsel's father had said unto the man, Be content, I pray thee, and tarry all night, and let thine heart.
The name of your next stream is called Dan of Rephaim. Why? Why? What is that going to? That's what I find, like, Roger, the names of your streams have got nothing to do with what you're actually presenting. He just gets a good title and think, I'll call it that. So Dan the Rephaim will be about, I don't know, no coverture on the horizon. Nice, Roger, I like it.
Be merry. And when the man rose up to depart, his father-in-law urged him, therefore he lodged there again. And he arose early in the morning on the 5th day to depart, and the damsel's father said, Comfort thine heart, I pray thee. And they tarried until afternoon, and they did eat, both of them. And when the man rose up to depart, he and his concubine and his servant, his father-in-law, the damsel's father, said unto him, Behold, now the day draweth toward evening. I pray you, tarry all night. Behold, the day groweth to an end. Lodge here, that thine heart may be merry. And tomorrow get you early on your way, that thou mayest go home. But the man would not tarry that night, but he rose up and departed, and came over against Jebus, which is Jerusalem. And there were with him 2 asses saddled. His concubine also was with him. And when they were by Jebus, the day was far spent.
That's a good title, Roger. 2 asses saddled. Brilliant, brilliant title for a stream. 2 asses saddled.
And the servant said unto his master, Come, I pray thee, and let us turn in into this city of the Jebusites, and lodge in it. And his master said unto him, We will not turn aside hither into the city of a stranger that is not of the children of Israel. We will pass over to Gibeah. And he said unto his servant, Come, and let us draw near to one of these places to lodge all night, in Gibeah or in Ramah. And they passed on and went their way. And the sun went down upon them when they were by Gibeah, which belongeth to Benjamin. And they turned aside thither to go in and to lodge in Gibeah. And when he went in, he sat him down in a street of the city, for there was no man that took them into his house to lodging. And behold, there came an old man from his work out of the field at even, which was also of Mount Ephraim, and he sojourned in Gibeah, for the men of the place were Benjamites. And when he had lifted up his eyes, he saw a wayfaring man in the street of the city. And the old man said, Whither goest thou, and whence comest thou? And he said unto him, We are passing from Bethlehem, Judah, toward the side of Mount Ephraim. From thence am I. And I went to Bethlehem, Judah, but I am now going to the house of the Lord. And there is no man that receiveth me to house. Yet there is both straw and provender for our asses, and there is bread and wine also for me, and for thy handmaid, and for the young man which is with thy servants. There is no want of anything. And the old man said, Peace be with thee. Howsoever, let all thy wants lie upon me. Only lodge not in the street. So he brought him into his house, and gave provender unto the asses. And they washed their feet, and they did eat and drink. Now as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men of the city, certain sons of Belial, beset the house round about, and beat at the door, and spake to the master of the house, the old man, saying, Bring forth the man
that beateth the door. Too right. He beateth that door.
that came into thine house, that we may know him. And the man, the master of the house, went out unto them, and said unto them, Nay, my brethren, nay, I pray you, do not so wickedly. Seeing that this man is come into mine house, do not this folly. Behold, here is my daughter, a maiden, and his concubine. Them I will bring out now, and humble ye them, and do with them what seemeth good unto you. But unto this man do not so vile a thing. But the men would not hearken to him. So the man took his concubine, and brought her forth unto them. And they knew her, and abused her all the night until the morning.
Ooh.
And when the day began to spring, they let her go. Then came the woman in the dawning of the day, and fell down at the door of the man's house where her lord was, till it was light. And her lord rose up in the morning, and opened the doors of the house, and went down.
Hey, Rog.
Hey, PJ. I just
Hey.
wanted to make a comment. Like,
Oh.
I did a show on geodesy or geodetics, and within
Okay.
like 5 minutes of the video, they completely contradict what they're saying. And I was like, I can't do it. I really can't.
They usually do. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. They usually do. I mean, when it comes down to like this, they always blooming contradict themselves. You know, they say one thing in one hand, then they wait a couple of minutes and say something totally opposite, contradicted to it in the other hand,
Yeah.
and don't make any reference to what they just said. You know, it's like what?
Well, like I'll give
Right.
you this within the same sentence, within 5 minutes of the video, he said, We're going to cover the surface of the earth, but we're going to cover the inside of this, not the actual surface, what's inside the surface. But he didn't say it that way exactly. He's like, we're going to cover the surface of the earth, but not the real surface of the earth.
We're going to cover the surface, but we're going to actually cover the underground. What?
You get it? So I mean,
In fact, what we'll do is we'll scrape the whole surface of the top layer of the top of the earth, and then we're on this undersurface.
Yeah. But you know, like they don't know what's under it anyways. But it's not the point. The point was that like within the first sentence, it was from that point on, it just got worse. I'm like, I can't do this.
No doubt, no doubt. I emailed Jaden back, but his mum says that he thinks he's been moved again. So she's saving my email till she knows where he's at for sure. I mean, so she hasn't sent it to him yet. But I've put in what everybody said to him, what things it's in his comments and that, the good things, obviously, stuff like that. Vicky searched it out for me, so I just copied what Vicky said. But yeah, she's kept it. She's got to keep it until she knows where he's at. You know what I mean?
So that's why you've been busy pushing the stream back a day or two.
No, just because of my feet. Just because I just want to rest them more. They're getting there, but I can't get an appointment with the doctor at the minute. It's a pain in the ass. But they're getting a bit better. But I just wanted to rest them a bit more. You know what I mean? Because even though they're getting better when I'm sitting at the computer, even like the better than they were, they're still getting sore. You know, so I just wanted to try and rest it a bit. You know what I mean? So I did like put the stream on. I went to the Flatses that night, and then I decided that I'm not doing it. I'll do it the next day. But then the next day came, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna put it back. I did put a community post out, I think, saying that I wasn't. You know what I mean? I think I put one out yesterday. Let me just see. Sure, it did.
I don't read all your posts. So.
No. Hardly anybody sees my post, but I put and I also put a message in here as well at the same time, just in case people came to it. Yeah, I said, I'm sorry for not being live lately. Still having troubles with my feet. I'll be live with this at 2 p.m. tomorrow, as in now. So yeah, I did put that out. And I did put a message in here in the chat as well. Obviously, I've removed it because we're here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do try and let people know what's going on. I let Baza know in Messenger as well sometimes. You know what I mean? Just in case he sees you and I don't, so he can let you know and that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, I did let people know. I don't just leave people hanging. You know, sometimes people don't realize it's been changed, or they're sitting waiting. It's like, oh, then they notice like, oh, he's not coming live yet. Then they see the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't hardly see Bazza that much at night. I think he's sleeping by then.
Yeah. Well, it's nowhere to go, is that? There's nowhere to go. I mean, going flats is, but it's just a bunch of trolls in chat, isn't it? Just a bunch of trolls in chat. He needs to start giving out the spanners. Either give nobody spanners or give a couple of people spanners. That's it. There's no point in giving trolls and people on the same side spanners. What's the point? There's just no point in it. You know, but it's just one of them. It's his stream. It's his stream. It's his show. It's up to him how he does it. You know?
I got Oakley's old trolls coming now in mine.
Oh, no doubt. See,
he's over there last night.
Yeah, I mean, I see Nathan's having a little trouble with the book.
Yeah.
Because of people in his chat. Well, yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong, mate. That's wrong what they're doing. Nathan, I mean, it's very wrong. But anyway, I'm not going to publicly talk about it. I just think it's wrong anyway. Right, let's carry on.
Yeah.
No. It's just I forgot that. I mean, I shouldn't be saying stuff like, but
he made it public though, so I wouldn't really worry about it. He made 2-3 streams public about it.
Yeah, of course. But it's not my business to talk about. But I heard about it from someone else, and when I started talking, I was like, "Oh, am I meant to be saying this?" But no, I haven't gone into specifics. But yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong. They should leave him to his blooming book. See, I mean, nothing was said ages ago when he started writing it. So why is it being said now? It's getting published.
I'm just going with one word: cha-ching.
Yeah. Well, exactly. He probably won't make that much money off of it.
No.
Nobody does in the first book. Come on.
Well, anyway. The wife is retranscribing the thing and they're putting it together.
I think he should just continue with it. I mean, fair play to him. I think he's starting to come to the God idea. You know what I mean? To God, to Christ, because you see him in some of my comments, or some of Charles's comments, Michael Kahn's comments. So it's good. He's kept his heart open to Christ. That's for sure.
Yeah,
definitely. Right, let's get this finished. We're on Ruth after one. Yeah, we've got two chapters after this one.
Nice.
I'm not starting Ruth today. No, but Ruth will be the next book.
Ruth is fairly small too, isn't it?
Yeah, quite small.
Out to go his way, and behold, the woman his concubine was fallen down at the door of the house, and her hands were upon the threshold. And he said unto her, Up, and let us be going. But none answered. Then the man took her up upon...
Ruth is only 4 chapters, so I'll probably have to do Ruth and First King. Is it First Kings or Chronicle? First Kings, probably. I'll probably have to do Ruth and start First Kings. Let me just check. That'll be the next Bible stream, should I say? Where are you?
Like last night's stream, I started the title. We're looking at maps. We're gonna start measuring stuff, and then it brings a video. Like D-Man brought this video about this boat plane. It's basically
First Samuel. First Samuel.
Yeah. So we look at the plane, and then it goes from there. Like the video sparked up a whole conversation beyond the title. Like that just kind of started when I got people in. So
Yeah, so far it'll be Ruth then. So we'll probably have to, the next Bible one, we'll probably do Ruth and then start First Kings. So that means I've got 2 books to download for next one. Okay, cool.
On an ass, and the man rose up and gat him unto his place. And when he was come into his house, he took a knife and laid hold on his concubine and divided her together with her bones into 12 pieces and sent her into all the coasts of Israel.
Wow.
And it was so that all that saw it said, there was no such deed done nor seen from the day that the children of Israel came up out of the land of Egypt unto this day. Consider of it, take advice, and speak your minds.
What?
Chapter 20.
20.
Then all the children of Israel went out, and the congregation was gathered together as one man, from Dan even to Beersheba, with the land of Gilead, unto the Lord in Mizpeh. And the chief of all the people, even of all the tribes of Israel, presented themselves in the assembly of the people of God, 400,000 footmen that drew sword. Now the children of Benjamin heard that the children of Israel were gone up to Mizpeh. Then said the children of Israel, tell us.
Yep, that's why I said, ooh, she got chopped up. She got chopped it up. Yep. And sent to different parts. Yeah.
I think that'd be a hard thing to ask for forgiveness for, wouldn't it? Dear Lord, I didn't mean to cut her up in bits and pieces. Can you put her back together?
Yeah, well, I think obviously it was done as a message. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
How was this wickedness? And the Levite, the husband of the woman that was slain, answered and said, I came into Gibeah that belongeth to Benjamin, I and my concubine, to lodge. And the men of Gibeah rose against me and beset the house round about upon me by night, and thought to have slain me. And my concubine have they forced, that she is dead. And I took my concubine and cut her in pieces, and sent her throughout all the country of the inheritance of Israel, for they have committed lewdness and folly in Israel. Behold, ye are all children of Israel. Give here your advice and counsel. And all the people arose as one man, saying, We will not any of us go to his tent, neither will we any of us turn into his house. But now this shall be the thing which we will do to Gibeah. We will go up by lot against it. And we will take 10 men of 100 throughout all the tribes of Israel, and 100 of 1,000, and 1,000 out of 10,000, to fetch victual for the people, that they may do, when they come to Gibeah of Benjamin, according to all the folly that they have wrought in Israel. So all the men of Israel were gathered against the city, knit together as one man. And the tribes of Israel sent men through all the tribe of Benjamin, saying, What wickedness is this that is done?
Oh, why was she cut up? Because she was an unfaithful person. She was a concubine of a Levite, second-hand wife, acting as a sexual commodity, playing a harlot by her and walking out on her husband. You got to remember the consequences were severe back in the Old Testament, you know. Because she was a prostitute, she was unfaithful, all that kind of thing. He was making an example, that's for sure. It's not what usually went on, but that's why it happened. That's why it happened.
Didn't it piss everybody off, PJ? And they all got mad about it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. No, I don't know if that's the same lady. It might. I think it is the same lady. Yeah, but it says it that way. It says it that way, doesn't it? It does sound like she was raped, but I think it's because of the type. That doesn't make it right what the men did. That doesn't make it right. Just because this happened, it doesn't make it right. Doesn't mean to say God was for this. You know what I mean? Just because it's in there, you know. They did it. That's why they did it. That's why they did it. This is people we're talking about, not God. You remember? So that's why they did it. The people did it because of that. Because she was unfaithful. Because she was a harlot. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, just because, I know she was great. I mean, that's for sure. But that doesn't mean to say they were right for doing that. Definitely not.
Yeah, I wonder about that term.
I don't think God agreed. I don't think God would have agreed with them. You know what I mean? That's for sure.
When you get graped, is it Concord or Hawaii? Yeah. I'm trying to make a grape joke and it didn't really work out.
A Concord, I don't get it. Oh, great. You get Concord grapes, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
They're usually the red ones. Yeah.
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 The men were certainly wrong for doing that, without doubt. That. Just because it's in the Bible, it doesn't mean to say God approved of what. It's just telling you what happened. You know what I mean? God approved of it.
No, not
For,
at all.
deliver us the men, the children of Belial, which are in...
Remember, people started going by their own traditions and stuff like that. You know, and like I say that the old laws of curse, the old laws of curse. Anyway, I think. But yeah, people started doing their own thing. You know, hence why Israelites they were all always rebelling against God rather than submitting to God in general. You know, they've always been in rebellion, to be honest. But yeah, they weren't doing right. They weren't doing right. Here we go again. It was wrong what they did to the woman, without a doubt.
Gibeah, that we may put them to death and put away.
That was their rules. That was their rules, not God's. In fact, it probably wasn't a rule. I mean, to die, yes, but to get chopped up in that, no. No.
Away evil from Israel. But the children of Benjamin would not hearken to the voice of their brethren, the children of Israel. But the children of Benjamin gathered themselves together out of the cities unto Gibeah to go out to battle against the children of Israel. And the children of Benjamin were numbered at that time out of the cities 26,000 men that drew sword, beside the inhabitants of Gibeah, which were numbered 700 chosen men.
I mean, again, we whine about not being free, but again, that's what free will does for us. We've got free will, so if we choose to do these things, on our heads be it, you know what I mean? It's between you and God. You know, God gave us free will. And that's the problem with free will. You know what I mean? You can choose what you want to do. You know?
Among all this people, there were 700 chosen men left-handed. Every one could sling stones at an hairbreadth and not miss. And the men of Israel, beside Benjamin, were numbered 400,000 men that drew sword. All these were men of...
I think in the men's minds, they graded her because of what she was. They thought that made it right. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't make it right. But you've got to remember, we're talking about men.
war. And the children of Israel arose and went up to the house of God, and asked counsel of God, and said, Which of us shall go up first to the battle against the children of Benjamin? And the Lord said, Judah shall go up first. And the children of Israel rose up in the morning, and encamped against Gibeah. And the men of Israel went out to battle against Benjamin, and the men of Israel put themselves in array to fight against them at Gibeah. And the children of Benjamin came forth out of Gibeah, and destroyed down to the ground of the Israelites that day 22,000 men. And the people, the men of Israel, encouraged themselves, and set their battle again in array, in the place where they put themselves in array the first day. And the children of Israel went up and wept before the Lord until even, and asked counsel of the Lord, saying, Shall I go up again to battle against the children of Benjamin my brother? And the Lord said, Go up against him. And the children of Israel came near against the children of Benjamin the second day. And Benjamin went forth against them out of Gibeah the second day, and destroyed down to the ground of the children of Israel again 18,000 men. All these drew the sword. Then all the children of Israel and all the people went up and came unto the house of God and wept, and sat there before the Lord, and fasted that day until even, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings before the Lord. And the children of Israel inquired of the Lord, for the ark of the covenant of God was there in those days. And Phinehas the son of Eleazar the son of Aaron stood before it in those days, saying, Shall I yet again go out to battle against the children of Benjamin my brother, or shall I cease? And the Lord said, Go up, for tomorrow I will deliver them into thine hand. And Israel set liers in wait round about Gibeah. And the children of Israel went up against the children of Benjamin on the third day, and put themselves in array against Gibeah as at other times. And the children of Benjamin went out against the people, and were drawn away from the city. And they began to smite of the people, and kill as at other times, in the highways, of which one goeth up to the house of God, and the other to Gibeah in the field, about 30 men of Israel. And the children of Benjamin said, They are smitten down before us, as at the first. But the children of Israel said, Let us flee, and draw them from the city unto the highways. And all the men of Israel rose up out of their place, and put themselves in array at Baal Tamar. And the liers in wait of Israel came forth out of their places, even out of the meadows of Gibeah. And there came against Gibeah 10,000 chosen men out of all Israel, and the battle was sore. But they knew not that evil was near them. And the Lord smote Benjamin before Israel, and the children of Israel destroyed of the Benjamites that day 25,000 and 100 men. All these drew the sword. So the children of Benjamin saw that they were smitten, for the men of Israel gave place to the Benjamites, because they trusted unto the liers in wait which they had set beside Gibeah. And the liers in wait hasted and rushed upon Gibeah, and the liers in wait drew themselves along, and smote all the city with the edge of the sword. Now there was an appointed sign between the men of Israel and the liers in wait, that they should make a great flame with smoke rise up out of the city. And when the men of Israel retired in the battle, Benjamin began to smite and kill of the men of Israel about 30 persons. For they said, Surely they are smitten down before us as in the first battle. But when the flame began to arise up out of the city with a pillar of smoke, the Benjamites looked behind them, and behold, the flame of the city ascended up to heaven. And when the men of Israel turned again, the men of Benjamin were amazed, for they saw that evil was come upon them. Therefore they turned their backs before the men of Israel unto the way of the wilderness. But the battle overtook them, and them which came out of the cities they destroyed in the midst of them. Thus they enclosed the Benjamites round about, and chased them, and trode them down with ease over against Gibeah toward the sunrising. And there fell of Benjamin 18,000 men. All these were men of valor. And they turned and fled toward the wilderness unto the rock of Rimmon, and they gleaned of them in the highways 5,000 men, and pursued hard after them unto Gidom, and slew 2,000 men of them. So that all which fell that day of Benjamin were 25,000 men that drew the sword. All these were men of valor. But 600 men turned and fled to the wilderness unto the rock Rimmon, and abode in the rock Rimmon 4 months. And the men of Israel turned again upon the children of Benjamin, and smote them with the edge of the sword, as well the men of every city as the beast, and all that came to hand. Also they set on fire all the cities that they came to. Chapter 21. Now the men of Israel had sworn in Mizpeh, saying, There shall not any of us give his daughter unto Benjamin to wife. And the people came to the house of God, and abode there till even, before God, and lifted up their voices, and wept sore, and said, O Lord God of Israel, why is this come to pass in Israel, that there should be today one tribe lacking in Israel? And it came to pass on the morrow, that the people rose early, and built there an altar, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. And the children of Israel said, Who is there among all the tribes of Israel that came not up with the congregation unto the Lord? For they had made a great oath concerning him that came not up to the Lord to Mizpeh, saying, He shall surely be put to death. And the children of Israel repented them for Benjamin their brother, and said, There is one tribe cut off from Israel this day. How shall we do for wives for them that remain, seeing we have sworn by the Lord that we will not give them of our daughters to wives? And they said, What one is there of the tribes of Israel that came not up to Mizpeh to the Lord? And behold, there came not to the camp from Jabesh Gilead to the assembly. For the people were numbered, and behold, there were none of the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead there. And the congregation sent thither 12,000 men of the valiantest, and commanded them, saying, Go and smite the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead with the edge of the sword, with the women and the children. And this is the thing that ye shall do. Ye shall utterly destroy every male and every woman that hath lain by man. And they found among the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead 400 young virgins that had known no man by lying with any male. And they brought them unto the camp to Shiloh, which is in the land of Canaan. And the whole congregation sent some to speak to the children of Benjamin that were in the rock Rimmon, and to call peaceably unto them. And Benjamin came again at that time. And they gave them wives which they had saved alive of the women of Jabesh Gilead, and yet so they sufficed them not. And the people repented them for Benjamin, because that the Lord had made a breach in the tribes of Israel. Then the elders of the congregation said, How shall we do for wives for them that remain, seeing the women are destroyed out of Benjamin? And they said, There must be an inheritance for them that be escaped of Benjamin, that a tribe be not destroyed out of Israel. Howbeit, we may not give them wives of our daughters, for the children of Israel have sworn, saying, Cursed be he that giveth a wife to Benjamin. Then they said, Behold, there is a feast of the Lord in Shiloh yearly, in a place which is on the north side of Bethel, on the east side of the highway that goeth up from Bethel to Shechem, and on the south of Lebonah. Therefore they commanded the children of Benjamin, saying, Go and lie in wait in the vineyards. And see, and behold, if the daughters of Shiloh come out to dance in dances, then come ye out of the vineyards, and catch you every man his wife of the daughters of Shiloh, and go to the land of Benjamin. And it shall be, when their fathers or their brethren come unto us to complain, that we will say unto them, Be favorable unto them for our sakes, because we reserved not to each man his wife in the war. For ye did not give unto them at this time, that ye should be guilty. And the children of Benjamin did so, and took them wives, according to their number, of them that danced, whom they caught. And they went and returned unto their inheritance, and repaired the cities, and dwelt in them. And the children of Israel departed thence at that time, every man to his tribe and to his family. And they went out from thence, every man to his inheritance. In those days there was no king in Israel. Every man did that which was right in his own eyes.
See?
The end of the book.
Every man, see what I mean? Here we go again. Every man in their own eyes did what was right. So what they did to that woman wasn't right, obviously, not godly, because it just said they were all in rebellion at that point. This is before there was a king, Israel king, which the first one would have been Saul for Israel. You know what I mean? So he just said it there. People were doing what was right in their own eyes, not in God's eyes. You know, so what they did to that woman was completely wrong. That was nothing to do with God. That's the thing, you see, that a lot of non-believers, when they see the Old Testament, they just think, oh, that's okay with God. That's okay with God, obviously. No, not everything that people did was okay with God. No, not everything they did was okay with God. So it said it there. People were doing what was right in their own eyes. That was before. That's why I suppose God made Saul king. So there was someone to rule them, someone to put them right. But even Saul went wrong. But you know what I mean? Then David, you know, all that kind of thing. So yeah, they did what was right in their own eyes, not in God's eyes. Go on.
You made her mad.
Yeah, not me. Obviously, the people, the Bible made her mad.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about here we go again. She's pissed.
That's it. People did what was right in their own eyes. That's what I mean. A lot of people see this and think, well, that's God. God did. No, God didn't agree with everything the people did. No way. Hence why, look, there was lots of judgment. There was lots of judgment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hence
nothing much has changed. Well, like in the days of Noah, that's what it says, doesn't it? Like in the days of Noah.
It's like the OTO does, like do as I will is all of the law. So
yeah, not much has changed. It just transforms. That's it.
Oh, it'll eventually be gone.
Change, which transform does mean changing, but it's still the same. You know, it's just disguised as something else. You know.
Of Judges.
I think this is it. I think that's the end. Yeah, that's the end. That's the end.
So PJ, just to show you how ridiculous that stream I did with the geodetics are, I'll play like 2 minutes of it if you want to watch it. How bad the double speak is. It's horrible, dude.
Go on quickly, because I won't end with a song. Go on and show me.
Are you ready?
Go on.
Earth is a perfect sphere, or you're used to looking at a globe that the teacher has in school, and it's a perfect sphere. In reality, the Earth doesn't quite look like that. It's really a much more disturbed and distorted surface. Now, mind you, this image is somewhat distorted itself to be able to show those changes, but the Earth is not a perfect mathematical surface, and therein lies part of the problem with creating global or even local regional reference coordinate systems, is that the Earth is not a perfect sphere. It is what's referred to as an oblated ellipse mathematically, and we're going to describe how that's defined.
It looks like a snowball gone wrong.
But the Earth, because of the underlying nature of our geology, that is mass under the surface of the Earth, it's this bumpy kind of surface. And I'm not referring to the topographic surface that we work on and live on. I'm talking about the average surface of the Earth being affected by local changes in gravity. And
the local changes in gravity.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say there's more to it, Ben, but it got worse. And after that, he goes, I'm not going to actually talk about the surface in this math that you're actually standing on. We're going to talk about the surface underneath the
surface means that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. Don't ask, man. Don't ask.
The underneath of it won't be the surface unless you scrape the top surface away, push them to the sides, then that's your surface there. You know, it's you can't. The surface is just the surface. The bit you're standing on is the surface. Like the surface of the water is the top of it. Where a boat sits, well, kind of boat doesn't sit on the surface. It sits on the surface, but it's underneath the surface, you know, sort of thing. But yeah, the surface is the bloody uppermost, the top of it. You can't have another surface.
Yeah, I'm just wondering when they take these pictures of the Earth, where are they taking the pictures from?
I mean, wow.
The next 5 minutes is even worse. I'm not going to play it for you, man.
If the Earth was shaped like that, I mean, and spinning, it's meant to be spinning and wobbling and all that, doing all that stuff. That would just send it way out of control. It's just so stupid.
Yes, it is. This is why I end my stream, and then D-Man brings in another, like, watch this. We'll be on another topic. Yeah.
Well, mad. Right, guys, I'll end up with a Christian song. Let's find one. I've got one here. Let's find one. I've got one here. It's an album, but I'll just go to the next one. I think we've done the first one in it. I just want
to say, here we go again. That's because people like that run the world. They're stupid.
Well, that's it. That's it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought gravity went to the center of mass, not to the left.
You know. I think we've already did the first one, haven't we? So hold on. Oh, I wanted I thought it was a playlist, this one. Where's the bloody playlist gone? Hold on.
There you
is
are.
It not that playlist?
Who is this?
It's
Simone.
It was meant to be. Is this the one? That one? It's all. I think it's all these videos put together. So let's just whatever. Trust is right. Okay. Let's try it. See what it's saying.
All right.
That's not what I wanted, though.
God, you call me by my name.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. No. No, it doesn't sound good to me. Doesn't sound good to me. Christian song. Baz, you got a Christian song? Or do I go back to the oldies? No, easy to find with the Christian non-copyrighted. Do you know something? It's all right. I'm going to put on Charles's song again. It's not everybody's yet heard it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good song.
I looked into Jimmy Swaggart. He died this year. I don't think that he was in it for the money. I think he was in it for the ministry. He went all over the world and packed out stadiums. That's the problem. I'm sorry. I think that's the problem. I think he packed out stadiums for the money. I don't think packed out stadiums is good. I don't think that's good. Yes, it's good to get people saved, but do you think in all that stadium everyone was saved? I don't think that these things are. I think he was in it for the money. I really do. I appreciate your opinion on it. Absolutely. And we will look into some of his stuff, definitely. Because I would still agree with some of his sermons, but if I seen something that I didn't agree with, I would say. You know what I mean? But yeah, I still think he was in it for the money. But I will check him out. We'll check him out at some point, and we'll do a review on one of his sermons or something like that. See how it goes. All right. Sounds good. Right, song. I'm trying
to think of a Christian song.
What's his name? Charles' song.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like Jimmy Swaggart start off doing the right thing, wanting the right thing for the Lord, but end up getting taken over by power and money. We'll see. I'll check out some of his stuff. Like I say, I'm we're not always right about these people, you know, but I'll check it. I'll check him out. But I really, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything.
I can't remember any of Jimmy Swaggart's sermons necessarily. I've watched him preach before.
I'll check him out. I just know he was charismatic. That's a big problem. Yeah. I was part of the charismatic Christians, you know, and I know he was charismatic, you know, and that's a big problem sometimes. I mean, if that's their only false doctrine, you know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean? That can happen, but there's a lot of these charismatics that are overtaken by demons, you know, because they haven't got the Holy Spirit in them. I'm not saying Jimmy Swaggart was, I'm just saying that type of congregation are usually charismatic, you know, and usually hyper charismatics aren't of the Lord, usually. Yeah, especially today. I mean, wow. But that's all I've got to say. We'll check out some of his stuff. We'll check it. We'll do a review on some of his stuff. He's got a great voice. I didn't know he sang.
Yeah.
He sang, did he? I probably heard him sing, just forgot. Right.
Him and Elvis and his brother, or cousin, Jerry Lee, came from the same producers.
Yeah. Right. Put us up there so we can see the words. Right, don't need to be big. Right. The lyrics are there. I can actually make this. No, it doesn't matter. This is sorry. This is the one. This is the song that Charles Jedi Tech made up. But then he made up the lyrics. He wrote the lyrics and stuck it into AI. So it's his lyrics.
Are you tired of mediocrity?
Good idea. Good idea. Here we go again. Just let me know the name of it. I'll look for it and we can have a look at it. That'll be great. That'll be great.
A slave
nice one. Here we go again.
Complacency. Greater is he that's in you, but does not feel like victory. Maybe it's time to surrender. Let down your guard and search the heart. Pray to him, he is near. King of all kings. No weapon formed against me will prosper. The bonds of sin no longer stronger. In his presence there is peace. He sets us free. The enemy flees. The potter's wheel is never easy. The refiner's fire removes impurities. He reveals weakness, shapes your destiny, fills you with purpose, the greatest trajectory. No weapon formed against me will prosper. The bonds of sin no longer stronger. In his presence there is peace. He sets us free. The enemy flees. When you follow Jesus, he breaks the chains. Fear turns into courage, weakness into strength. Turns trials to testimony and tribulations to victory. No weapon formed against me will prosper.
Oh, it's finished.
Done?
Yeah, all the lyrics are done. Oh, ooh, don't like that. Don't like that. Don't, why are we like that? Oh, because I pressed the wrong one. No, see.
You know, I got an AI in Restream now.
You got an AI in Restream doing what?
Yeah. Well, basically, I can make like those puppets. You can make it doing you. I can make another. I can make an AI that will mimic what I do.
Oh, is it a function within StreamYard? Is it?
Yeah.
Restream.
Yeah.
I've been getting loads of stuff through StreamYard lately, but it's nothing that really I can use. Like I've got this thing now, and remember I had notes. Well, now I've got a teleprompter which I can type in anything, and you guys can't see it, but in front of the screen now that I'm watching, I can see what they say. Exactly the same what's on YouTube now. But whatever I type, I've got a screen. I've got a scroller. Like if I had a script to read the script, I've got a teleprompter right in front of me now. You know what I mean? It's weird. I can show it. Hold on. Quickly show you this way.
And Thomas wants to know what movies tonight.
It's going to be it's the second episode of House of David on the second series, and then it's a horror movie. It's the newest Conjuring, The Last Rites. The reason I do that is because they are based on true stories. But whether the real people who did it, the people who did it in real life, these two women and guy exorcists, I think they were fakes in real life. I think they were frauds in real life. But we know that these things happen, and people do get possessed in that. So it's loosely based on true stories. This is like the fifth movie from them, I think, fourth or fifth. But I'm not going through the rest of them. But the only reason I'm doing it is because these things happen in real life. Demonic possession happens. I don't want to do blood and guts type horror, but something loosely based on truth, at least, So yeah, The Conjuring, The Last Rites is the movie, and the second episode of the second season of House of David. But yeah, I'll quickly show you the teleprompter. Let me just go to StreamYard on another tab. Like I see what you guys see, but I've got to tell, like when I add the teleprompter, right? Let me just.
If you're a politician, you could actually use this, couldn't you?
Right, I need to mute myself on this side so I don't get echo feedback.
Echo.
Mute that, and when I come in, I'll have to mute you as well. Sex. See, it's just right. See, it's all right. Oh. Can you hear me double in that?
Kinda.
No? Good. All right, so this is what it looks like. Right, so if I do that, right, so I need to share. StreamYard, share that. So you'll see. Yeah, forget that. I'm not even going to show you because it's got to take ages for me to mute the page by the time I can stop it. So yeah, it's because I was sharing. It's because I was sharing my StreamYard to try and show you the teleprompter. What I can do is I'll just take a big screenshot. Right, that's what I'll do. Teleprompter. There, right. So teleprompter's there. Let me just screenshot.
That was worth it.
I was trying to mute the screen, but I couldn't find it at the top. I was trying to mute the whole page, but I couldn't find the thing at the top because you can mute the whole site. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't find it.
Man, I'm telling you.
I couldn't find it. Where did you do it again? Anyway, this is a teleprompter. I'll just shows you, and it'll scroll down that. All right. So that's done. Send it to Vicky. Paste. All right, and save as. Cool. Right. So if I share screen, no, it's not share screen. Share image file. This is what I am see on my side. It's obviously just an example. Jot down. It says jot. See what I mean? It says jot down a scripted notes during the live stream. So I type out what I want in the notes, and then that scrolls through. That's my teleprompter. You guys don't see it, but I see it. You know what I mean?
I do have notes, but it doesn't put it up on screen for me.
Yeah, well, that's it. The notes, you can either have it as notes, but I've got a little toggle that you can toggle it onto a teleprompter. I either have it as notes or a teleprompter. And that's the teleprompter. It appears on the screen like that. So I type out what I want, and then, you know, I didn't type that. That's their example.
She likes my owl.
There you go. Right, guys, we're done. I will see you tonight for, if I don't see you on Flat-Sides, I will see. Yeah, the owl is beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful owl that Roger's got there. It looks AI, doesn't it? Is it AI?
No, I don't think so. I don't know how old it is. I got this a while back.
Yeah, that's AI. That's not a real picture. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
There are owls like that.
All right, definitely. Right, guys, I will see yous DJ PJ. I knew it would echo, but I was looking. Oh, now I see it. Now I see it where I can mute there. Yeah, I could turn the sound off. Right. Secure. Is that the same thing as? Okay, sound. Yeah, there is. That's sound. I can turn it off. Yeah, now I found it. Next time I'll know. But it doesn't matter. I can always screenshot it and do things like that. So, right, bless you guys. I will see you a bit later on. And if not, I'll see you on Flats. Thanks for being here. See you at the movie night. Here the sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Ta-ta. You like that?